Hello, this is Mark from Smatter and I'll be doing a quick review of a movie I saw on Netflix called The Vault. It stars James Franco and Francesca Eastwood, and it's got a whole bunch of, I guess, unknowns, I guess you would say, in the movie. And wow, this movie was such a huge disappointment because, I watch a lot of horror movies, and the thing is that Netflix keeps recommending me more and more horror movies. Like I just keep saying, you would like this, you would like that. So they recommended me The Vault. They kept recommending me The Vault over and over again. And I saw James Franco's 70s looking mustache in the picture, and I said, I'm not really interested, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, I gave in, I watched it, and like I said, I'm so disappointed because it starts out with so much atmosphere. It comes out with a really compelling idea because the idea, horror movies have these really off the wall kind of ideas, and this idea is that there's a bank robbery going on, and there's a haunted vault inside the bank. And everybody in the bank acts so weird when it comes to, hey, don't go down to the vault. Don't go down to the vault. It's weird down there. There's spooky sounds down there. There's weird happenings down there. Nobody wants to go down to the vault. So when these bank robbers rob the place and they end up with only like a few, I think less than $100,000, they're like, man, this is a ripoff. We need to get out of here. This sucks. And James Franco suggests, hey, don't get pissed. Don't kill anybody here. Why don't you guys go down to the vault where there's, $1 million down there? And they're like, hey, that's a great idea. So they decided to go down there. And like I said, this movie, it starts out with so much potential. It's filmed so dark and foreboding. It's like the two female leads are amazing. They really are strong people. They really give great performances. But it's all wasted because the bank robbery part of the movie is great. Then it gets to the supernatural part, and the atmosphere is there. The makings of some good scares are there. Everything is there. The lighting, the locations, the way they kind of film stuff, the way it's really cramped and everything. It just seems in dark. It just seems like, wow, this is going to be some good stuff. This is really going to hit home. It does not land at all because the supernatural part of it is a bunch of people walking around like zombies, but they do weird stuff like the bank robbers will be standing in a certain place, and instead of like creeping up on them, making weird sounds, creeping them out, doing, like warning them, like, hey, something's going to happen to you, that kind of thing. Instead, it kind of acts like it's trying to scare us. Let me put it this way: if the bank robber is trying to get into the vault and he's looking towards the camera, we'll see one of the supernatural kind of ghost people walk behind him, and we're thinking, wow, that's going to be scary any second now. And that was it. And they keep doing this over and over again. And I keep thinking, where's the payoff? And then when the payoffs do come, they're not filmed. The way they're acted is not. It doesn't work. I don't know. The worst part about this movie is that the first hour and 15 minutes, I'm still kind of like, I'm still invested in the movie. I'm still thinking, hey, it's not bad. And then it gets to this point where they ran out of money. The writer said, hey, let's just wing it. I don't know, or the editor fell asleep because it seems like there's 5-minute chunks of the movie that are missing. There's like these explanations of things are missing in the movie. I don't get it. You're doing two characters are running down a hall, and then one of them turns a corner, but the other one was right behind them, and then they're separated, and there's nowhere else for them to go, and then they act like, hey, where were you? But this is like way later. I don't get it. There's just like this weird pieces of the movie missing, weird time lapses that really do the movie in for me. At the end, I was like, did I miss something? Do I need to rewind? And I actually did rewind, and I went back and I watched the last 10, 15 minutes just to figure out what was going on because it didn't make any sense to me. But hey, maybe it's just me. I don't know. But anyway, I'm a glutton for punishment. I like bad movies, and I love bad horror movies. And this movie is just like in between. It's like it is so close to being passable. It's so close to being a good horror movie, and it just does not get there. I wouldn't recommend anybody watch this movie because you're just going to be disappointed. But for me, I'm actually thinking about going back and watching it again because the atmosphere was so good. But I'm just going to take some notes next time and see, hey, what happened here? What's missing? I'd love to do that someday and try to figure it out. But anyway, I just thought I'd give you my thoughts on it. This is going to be a quick review. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.